Okay, guys, so here today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions on the main card of the UFC London event. This one is going to be super interesting. There's a lot of big fights on it. Even the undercards are going to be stacked. So definitely keep your eyes out on those. But I'm going to be only giving you guys my predictions on the main card. So let me get right into it. Ilia versus Herbert. This one is going to be a very interesting one, especially since all the background stuff going on with Ilia and Paddy Pimblett. This one is going to have a lot more eyeballs on it, but Ilia is a monster. Ilia is definitely someone to be feared. With that being said, I don't see him winning this one by knockout, but I see him winning this one by decision because Herbert is just a hard battle to he's a hard opponent to just take out so easily. With that being said, I do see Herbert having a very good chance of winning this one, so this one's going to be very interesting. That leads us right into the Molly McCann versus Luana Carolina. This one right here, I'm expecting Molly McCann to win. I'm expecting her to win it by decision as well. The reason why I expect her to win this one by decision is because she will have that hype of the crowd behind her. Plus, she's going to have that kill or be killed mentality going into this fight. She has a shaky record going into this fight, but she definitely knows if she pulls this one off, she's going to have big opportunities in the near future, and it's going to be a very big one to win because it's a hometown crowd. With that being said, that leads us right into Gunnar Nelson versus Takashi Soto. This one right here is going to be I think this one's going to be a very quick fight. In my opinion, I think Takashi is going to win this one in the second round, early second round by knockout. The reason for that is because Gunnar Nelson's coming off a long break. He hasn't been around for 3 years or so it's going to be interesting to see how well he is able to bounce back. I'm not expecting him to have a lot of answers for the pressure that Takashi's going to be able to put on him. With that being said, this one might be a little bit more interesting than I'm making it out to sound. I do expect Takashi just to stalk him for the first round, just to find the openings, to be very patient and watch for those openings early second round, just to strike once he has those openings, once he is aware of what openings he sees will work. Which leads us right into the Paddy Pimblett versus Rodrigo Vargas. This one right here is gonna be mayhem, to say the least. We all know that Paddy's gonna come out guns a-blazing, but it's gonna be hard for him to knock out Rodrigo, so I'm expecting him to win by submission in this one. He's saying that he's going to win this one in the first round, and I do not agree with that. I think that it's going to be a little bit more difficult to beat Rodrigo. Rodrigo is definitely not an easy opponent by any means, so I'm expecting this one to also end in the second round. But this one will be interesting, but not as interesting as this one right here. Arnold Allen versus Dan Hooker. This one right here is going to be the most interesting one because a lot of people are doubting Dan Hooker right now. A lot of people are thinking that this one's going to be an easy win for Arnold Allen, but it's not. I'm expecting this one to go Dan Hooker's way. The reason for that is because, of course, Arnold Allen is a very, very cautious fighter. He's a smart fighter. But when you see Arnold Allen against people that have a little bit more of a reach on him, he doesn't have the best success. He does win against them a lot of the times, but the people he has the wins against don't have the experience that Dan has, and I'm not saying that that's the only reason that Dan's going to win. Dan's techniques and the way he is just so, you don't know what he's going to throw. You don't know if he's going to throw a knee, if he's going to throw a looping hook. You don't know what he's going to throw. So I'm expecting this one to be the fight of the night. I would not bet on this one. Even though I want to say Dan's going to win, I definitely am not saying that as a definite. I think that this one will be the fight of the night because both of these fighters are coming in here with something to either gain or something to lose. So this one's going to be very interesting. But that leads us right into the Tom Aspinall versus Alexander Volkov. This one's going to be very exciting because we're going to get to see how good Tom Aspinall really is. Tom Aspinall has shown us how good he is, but someone like Alexander Volkov is a hard test. Alexander Volkov is someone who is championship level, and if he's able to do what he's done to the other opponents, if he's able to do the same job that he did to the other opponents, we're going to be able to see that Tom Aspinall is championship level and that he will be able to beat people like Cyril Gane and Francis Ngannou and those best of the best fighters. But I'm definitely expecting this one to be a lot harder for Tom. I'm not expecting Tom to be able to pull this one off as quick as he's been pulling off all the other fights. I'm expecting him to actually win this one by decision. But with that being said, this card right here is stacked, and from top to bottom, it is super, super exciting. So if you guys aren't excited in this one, go watch some of the highlight tapes that I just put out for some of these fighters, and you will be, because these fighters are all highlight reels. But with that being said, I appreciate you for watching this. My voice is slowly fading out, and I need to make sure this doesn't go out all the way. I appreciate you. Stay blessed.